Woolawoo moved around him through the trees and looked to him. She became shocked as she could see and feel that she was not in Oogli's thoughts. He was moving away from her, so he must feel no loss, she thought. Woolawoo woomed back to her body, and her heart squeezed in sadness. He did not think of her. Although she was awingly sad, for a moment she closed her eyes and checked that she was fully back in her body, for she knew it was dangerous to whoosh back to your body or open your eyes when spirit flying. Chapter 8. Golden leaves carpeted the ground. The golden circle of leaves only surrounded the conga trees that Woolawoo was now beneath. Woolawoo's body jerked and swayed from her mind entering her body so fast. She curled up on the soft ground, feeling sadly unsafe in the forest around her. She lay on the golden leaf carpet, safe from wind, held in place by a heat swell, and by the fine, soft, warm, pulsing threads of shimway beetles, the feed of crustaceans left behind by wigglers and other tiny creatures. If she knew how warm and snuggled life was under the leaves with their small bubbles of water moisture drifting around, she would have wanted to be in there. But it was dry on top and warm and puffety when stepped upon. So, there is a hot gap below the leaves and moisture, a gap between the leaves and ground. Here, blue-furred wigglers drift in the heat and wiggle, sopping up occasional drifting bubbles of moisture rising in the heat. Later, Wiggly eventually would die, return to water, to rise with the warm, snuggle air again, and be sopped up by another young or olding Wiggly, or sucked up tree roots, through tree stem to branch, and smile out in green glow silken skin, flopping or fluttering to the clear air and golden sunlight. A tear dropped slowly down Woolawoo's cheek. She had been taught that after spirit journeying in other ways, or even after emotional times, it is wise to check how much you are present, all parts of you, home in your body. She imagined a water pot. How much water she saw in the pot showed how much she was back. We can imagine a dial of 1 to 10 or an old electricity gauge or such like. She saw her pot was half full. Searching out with her mind for parts of herself still out there, she saw one hanging like a lost bubble in a tree near Oogly, and one was in the sky, high above her head. She called them home. Woolawoo checked again the water pot. It was full. She was fully home to herself and began to relax, and the warm cushion of leaves had their chance to say hello. Comfort and warmth stroked into her, crooning over her pain, swooshing it out, and she fell down into sleep.